Hey everybody! So I figured the best way for you to get to know what Callanetics is to get to experience a little bit of it. So we're going to do a little 20-minute mini Callanetics session. So if you have 20 minutes now, or if you have 20 minutes later in the day, you want to come back to this, you're welcome to. Or you can just watch on high speed and just watch me go through the movements really quickly. It's all good. So I've just picked a few things from a typical hour class just to give a good taste of what happens in Callanetics. So we're going to start with our feet under our hips, bringing the arms up above, nice deep breath, and coming down. And when I come down, I'm going to do this in slow motion. My arms keep coming up behind me. My head completely relaxed down. My knees are bent. And then I'm going to release and come up in reverse, rolling back up, showing you that again, nice and slow. I pump my knees, arms come up, and rolling back up. Now we're going to do this quickly. Ready? Here we go. And down and back up. And down and back up. And when you come up, really let your crown grow tall. My glasses are getting in the way there. And coming down, just relaxing that chin down. And letting your head hang. And a little faster now. Get that blood pumping, getting nice and warmed up. On the next one, we're going to stay down. So I'm doing the same motion with my feet and arms, but I'm not rolling up. I'm just relaxing my head down, pumping my knees, swinging my arms, chin completely relaxed down, and slowly coming to a stop, bending the knees, curling the pelvis, and we're going to roll up one vertebra at a time, nice and slow. All right, how you feeling? Nice and warmed up? Let's stretch that neck now, standing with the crown tall, and we're just going to twist our head over to the right shoulder. Now, one thing you want to be mindful of is keeping your forehead, nose, and chin on the same plane. So you don't want to get to the point where your chin is coming up in the front. Think about a Barbie head doll, how it swivels. Really try to get that motion. Swiveling from left to right. Breathing. And coming center. Looking tall through the crown, and just let the right ear relax down to the right shoulder. Not pushing here. Coming center and to the left. Just letting the weight of your head give you this gentle stretch. Center and back to the right. Nice deep breath. Shoulders are relaxed down. Coming center. Last one on the left. Just letting that ear drop. And coming back to center. All right, we're going to bring the arms out to the side and roll the palms behind you. Now you're going to bring the arms behind you. I'm going to turn sideways here so you can see what I'm doing. All right? So I've got a nice little gentle bend in my knees here, and I'm going to curl my pelvis tall through the crown. My shoulders are down, back, and out. Do it again with me. Down, back, and out. Great. Keeping those shoulders in that down position. We're going to raise the hands as much as you can. And once you've got those hands raised as much as you can, you might already be feeling it up here in the upper arms. We're just going to do little pulses. I'm going to turn around so you can see what I'm doing behind me. It's tiny, tiny, tiny little pulses. The whole arm moving as one. Arms moving towards each other. Holding my hands up as high as I can. And now typically, the goal is to get to 100 of these pulses. Doesn't mean you have to do it today. But just to give you a guiding point. Really, really, really fast and little. And to come out, we're just going to bend the knees, relaxing forward, and rolling up one vertebra at a time. Coming back to center with the feet under the hips. Left hand on the hip, get that slight bend, that nice bend in the knees, and we're gonna curl the pelvis under, bringing the arm up, curl one more time, thinking tall through the crown, and I'm reaching up, 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 and over. Now, a few things to be mindful of in this position. You want to keep your elbow strong out to the side, not falling behind you. And this is really coming up and over, so you don't want to be collapsing down. Think about all the movement coming from your sternum here. All right, and if you're feeling anything in your lower back, just go ahead and reach yourself, round yourself forward. Otherwise, you can stay here, and we're going to do those little pulses, leading up and to the side. Again, going for 100 is our goal. Doesn't necessarily have to be today. If you find that it's hard for your whole body to move, that your arm is just moving alone, you can put your hand on your head. See how that changes it for you. See if that's better. And again, if you're feeling any pressure in the lower back, just bringing yourself more forward, rounding over, nice lengthened spine. And to come out, we're going to bring our arms to the side and rolling up, other side. Right hand on the hip, left hand up in the air, slight bend in the knees. We're going to curl the pelvis, thinking tall through the crown, and now reaching up and to the side. So really pick a point in that ceiling that you're thinking of up there, because it's more up than it is over. And now little quick pulses over to the side. Again, if you're feeling anything in your lower back, go ahead and roll yourself more forward, really rounding the back here. And if you find it helpful, you can put your hand on your head. Sometimes that hand is just a little too eager in this. We want to make sure we're feeling this through the side here. And coming forward, relax that. And coming down into a nice hamstring stretch. We're going to hold on to the inside of the legs here and just let the head drop. And take a nice deep breath and relax down even more. And bringing both hands over to the right leg now. I'm going to keep my right elbow nice and wide here, and that makes this window between my arm and leg, and I'm going to look back through that and just relaxing down, doing little pulses, or you can just sway really gently. Relax those knees, relax the hips, and slowly walking over to the left side. Again, keeping that elbow nice and wide, looking through this window here between my arm and leg, and head relaxes down, chest relaxes, hips relax. Check that your knees are soft and not locked. Again, check that your head, your neck, your shoulders, nice deep breath in, and relax even further down. And coming center, we're going to bend the knees, bringing the pelvis down, curling, and rolling up to standing. And coming on down onto a mat or towel or blanket. You're going to come down onto your back with your knees bent, feet on the ground. And you're going to hold on to the inside of your thighs. Now really grab on here. Open your elbows to the side, and you're going to tuck your chin first while you're still on the ground. Tuck the chin. Now you're going to roll head, neck, and shoulders up off the ground, and you're pulling yourself up with your arms. Open those elbows as wide as you can to the side, and only your arms are holding you right now. Just let your back and stomach completely relax down, and see if you can use just your hands to pull yourself a little higher. Tuck that chin again. Now, in this position where I'm as rolled as I can, I'm going to do tiny, quick little pulses. Just the top half of me. I like to think of this point in my sternum, just going down, down, down. When you feel comfortable with that motion, you're going to release one arm and release the other. And just continuing these quick, tiny little pulses. Now do take breaks for a few reasons. Number one, as we're working, we end up kind of falling down, and that helps us bring ourselves back up. Number two, you don't want to keep pushing through on these. We're working really deep in the muscles here, and we're isolating the muscles we want to work with. And if we're pushing through, then we're probably using muscles we don't necessarily want to be working here, like our back. So to break, just go ahead and hold on with those arms up and coming back. Now, if you're finding it very uncomfortable in the head, you can hold on with one or two arms, but do make sure that you're keeping your elbows out nice and wide to the side, that they're not closing in on your head. All right, and just remember this little point right here by your sternum. Think of it going down, 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 down. Again, going for 100. Don't forget to break. Nice wide elbows and breathing. And fast, fast, fast little pulses. Again, going for 100. And when you're done, you're just going to relax down. And go ahead and roll onto your side. Coming up with your left foot in front and your right foot out to the side. Bent like this, both knees bent. Kind of come down on your left elbow, right hand on your hip, and go ahead and just roll this foot here. The knee stays on the ground, and just go ahead and roll. Now we're going to keep it rolled. We're going to curl that pelvis, picking up my leg now so that my hip, knee, and foot are in the same line. I'm going to curl my pelvis again and bringing my knee back as far as it can go without releasing that pelvis curl. Now when I'm in that position as far back as it can go, you might already feel those muscles at the back of the thigh and the bottom of the bum here. So you're going to just bring the whole leg back, back, back. Think of it from the knee, but it's really coming from here, like a pendulum. Really, 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 really small, quick movements. Now, if you're feeling anything up here in your side, go ahead and just bring your upper half lower by lengthening your arm and coming down to the mat. If you're not feeling anything, you can go ahead and roll yourself forward a little more and try to make your knee a little higher than your foot. Your foot should never be higher than your knee in any case. So just try to be a little more conscious about the foot being lower than the knee. Can you feel that back there? Right? All right. And relaxing down. Coming to the other side. Right foot in front, left foot to the side now, bent. Giving up on my glasses. Left hand on your hip and just rolling here. Keeping it rolled. And we're going to curl that pelvis, lift the foot so that the hip, knee, and foot are in the same line. Now we're going to curl that pelvis again and bring your knee back as far as you can. And deep breath, one more curl through the pelvis. You might already be feeling that through the back of your bum and the behind here. And now we're just going to do little pulses back, 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 back. Whole leg from that hip, just that leg swinging back. See, it's very, very, very small. Very small movement, back, back, back. Once again, if you're feeling anything up here in your waist, go ahead and come down lower to the mat. If you're having trouble feeling this in your hips and behinds, just go ahead and raise your knee a little bit higher than your foot, or drop your foot a little lower than your knee. Bringing that forward. And the leg just goes back, back, back. Again, trying to get to 100, but we don't have to. Break if you need to. And when we come out, whew, feeling good, right? We're just going to stretch that out now. Nice and gentle. Come on into tailor sitting. If it still feels a little too tight right now, you can give a nice little butterfly flap here, one foot in front of the other, coming forward, keeping that bum on the ground, both sits bones on the ground, bringing the arms forward, and go ahead and push yourself back. And I'm actually going to scoot myself back because I don't know if you can see me in the frame. And just relaxing down. And slowly coming up, switching sides. And coming forward, only so far that your sit bones are staying on the mat. Coming down, go ahead and push through your hands, push yourself back. And release down. All right. And coming up to standing. Are we having fun? We're gonna need a chair or a table for this part. So go ahead and grab a chair or go on over next to a table. Just something that you can hold on to here for balance. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna do some thigh exercises. We're going to go up on our toes with our heels together. Now it's really important that your heels are together, okay? You don't wanna be apart like this. You wanna really make sure those heels are touching. If you have any knee injuries or you're not able to do this, you absolutely can do this flat-footed. Or if you were just finding it too intense up on your toes, come on down and do it flat-footed, but still make sure those heels are pressing together. So we're holding on here and we're just gonna slowly sit down, knees come forward, pelvis comes back, sitting nice into this plie and gently coming up. And one more time, coming down and coming up. And one more time, coming down and coming up. Go ahead and shake it out if you need to. We're going to do it a little differently this time. We're coming down just a little bit. You're going to curl the pelvis under here. Curling it, release, coming down, curl, release, coming down, curl, release. You can do it, coming up, curl, release, coming up, curl, release. Go ahead and shake it out. And holding on again for balance here, bring your foot up into your hand. You can choose to use a band here if it's not easy for you to reach your foot, if it's difficult or not comfortable. You can use any kind of band or towel here to hold it up. Now, this part's important. Ready? We're going to curl the pelvis and just let the knee drop down. So we are not pulling the foot behind. We're just letting the weight of the knee, the knee is very heavy and dripping down. It's really the pelvic curl here that's giving us the stretch. So here I am uncurled and curled, and I can feel a big difference already there. And this is, go ahead and switch sides, a really important stretch to do if you have lower back pain and to prevent lower back pain. The reason is because this big muscle here goes right on back into our lower back. And anytime you have tight front thighs and tight hip flexors, you're going to be feeling it in your lower back. So front thigh stretches are really important for lower back pain, to alleviate lower back pain. And again, just curling that pelvis. Crown is tall. Knee is just relaxing down. Let that leg relax. And relaxing. I'm going to come on down for just a few last stretches. I've been having so much fun with you. I told you it was 20 minutes, so I'm going to keep to that. Go ahead and come on down to the ground. Arms up like a cactus or like a goalpost. Left leg is straight. Right knee comes up into your chest. And you're just going to roll the right knee over to the left side, only as far as you can go without your right shoulder coming up. And you can turn the head to look over the right shoulder for an extra twist here. And just relaxing. And if it's more comfortable with your leg straight, you can straighten the leg more, you can bend the leg more. Bringing the knee center, switching sides. So left knee comes in, right leg comes out. And letting that knee roll over to the right side, only as far without that shoulder coming up. You can twist and look over the left side. And go ahead and just let your hips relax down. Let your rib cage relax down. Let your throat relax and your neck. Nice deep breath and coming center. All right, how do you feel? It was just a little taste, a few small exercises, but I think it can give you an idea a little bit of what a Callanetics class looks like. So if you're interested in doing more with me, stick around, reach out. If you're in the Zurich area, there's group classes happening here in Zurich. And other than that, you can invite me to your home for a one-time sadhana if you're not ready to sign up for a long-term thing. You can just try it out with some friends. Feel good? All right, I'll see you next time.